I'm back! I apologize for how long it's taken me to do this update video. It is now December and my exchange was in September. Sorry about that. Time went really fast. I did, however, remember to make a video the night before my surgery and the day or two after my surgery. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw those two in here now, and then when those are done, I'm gonna come back and I'll talk about how I am today. So watch this. Hi! Today is Tuesday, September 17th, and tomorrow, the 18th, is my phase 2 exchange surgery. Yay! Very excited. This is the surgery where they remove the tissue expander and put in the implant. I currently have 250 cc's filled in each tissue expander that were placed below my pectoral muscle. And then above the pectoral muscle is my latissimus dorsi flap from where they took from my back, and then my skin. So they're going to be going in, exchanging the tissue expander for the implant, and hopefully that will be perfect. I am possibly getting 450 or 400 cc's in the implant. I'm not sure yet. My plastic surgeon thinks that 450 would be good. I'm a little nervous they're going to be too big because I already have the flap in here, so I don't need to be as big as a patient who just had a mastectomy without any kind of flap. They need to fill the whole area, whereas some of my area is already filled with my own tissue and muscle and everything. He has told me that it's going to be a 45-minute outpatient surgery. I have asked him to take in a little bit of they're called dog ears. I'm not sure if you can see them, if you've been able to see them before, but right where my scar is at the end here, there's a little bit of a kind of a raised area where the skin comes together, and you can see it through some of my shirts. I don't particularly love it. It doesn't look very good, so I'm asking him to liposuction some of that out. It's not like the big liposuction that they use to remove a lot of fat. It's supposed to be like a little mini vacuum that they just kind of go in and take out. So hopefully that's what it is with minimal bruising. It's scheduled for 9:30. No, I'm supposed to get there at 9:30, and then this surgery is scheduled for 11:30. It's outpatient, so I come out of recovery, and then I get to go home. So hopefully I'll be home sometime in the afternoon. I am super excited. I have been waiting for this for 3 months. The expanders are annoying. I didn't have to get expanded like most people who have mastectomies, again, because I already had the latissimus dorsi flap in here, so I didn't actually have to add too much more. You can see I haven't been wearing a bra, and I wear a double layer, but you can see that there's a little bit missing. It's flat here, and all this area is going to be filled in right around here to give it. Right now I'm kind of sloped, and this will give it the round shape. So that's what this hopefully will change. We'll see. I will follow my progress throughout the recovery so you all can kind of know what to expect. And I have to go shower now because this hospital, it's a different hospital from where my first surgery, has me, well, it's going to be backwards I think, but I have to use these chlorohexidine gluconate cloths. I'm supposed to wipe myself down before I go to bed, and then they do it again in the hospital. So I'm going to be cleansing myself and my body, get rid of microorganisms. So I have to go do that, so this will be another 2 hours before I go to bed. But I'm really excited, and I will let you all know about my progress. Don't you worry. So I'll see you on the other side. Yay! Hello. Today is Thursday, the 19th, the day after my exchange surgery. The day was long. I was supposed to go in at 9:30 and be taken back for surgery at 11:30. I stayed back in pre-op for an extra hour and was finally taken back at around 12:30, and I think I was done around 2:30. And then I finally got home around 6:30. Surgery went smoothly. I was told everything was fine. I came out of anesthesia with no problem, and I was alert and awake, and that was all great. They put me on Percocet, which I took 2 of when I was still at the hospital, and then I took more yesterday. The biggest complaint for me from then until now is some serious arm aches, which I was not prepared for, nor was I warned about. This kind of came out of nowhere for me. Last night, shooting down my arm, I felt almost like I had a pinched nerve, and it would just go shooting down, tingles and numbness. Now I have a lot of pain kind of in this central area. The doctor called in a prescription for Valium, thinking maybe a muscle relaxer would help me, because I don't really know where this is all coming from. I've been told, and it makes sense, that when you have your exchange, they do it when you're lying down, and then they sit you up to see how everything kind of lies on your body, and then they lay you back down and adjust you, and they sit you back up again. And I don't know if my arms were strapped down, and so they were being pulled, but man, did they hurt. I'm in a lot of pain. This is still nothing compared to the first surgery, not even remotely, but there's pain. My chest has been numb almost the entire time. Only recently am I feeling any kind of pain. I am completely wrapped up. This I'll show because there's nothing to see. I am totally wrapped. The whole thing is from the front to the back. I have a ton of padding in here. I am not allowed to look at it until tomorrow when I can unwrap myself. And then I need to wear a sports bra 24/7, they said. I don't see my doctor for 2 weeks, so I guess I wear that sports bra or just a non-underwire bra for 2 weeks. Doing a lot of lying around. Like I said, the pain is nowhere near the initial mastectomy. I can move my legs, I can walk. Besides taking the Valium, which has made me a little tired, I'm alert and awake, and I was alert and awake yesterday, whereas for weeks after my first surgery, I was kind of out of it and slurring and stuff like that. Throughout the day, it does get better if I'm lying in certain positions. I can only lift my arms. Well, I could probably lift my arms higher, but my physical therapist told me no higher than my shoulders, and that actually really hurts, so I don't want to. I'll be seeing him in 2 weeks as well, so I've been told for the next 2 weeks I'm not allowed to lift my arms above my head, which is going to be very interesting to see if I can live like that for 2 weeks, but I'll do my best. I'll be back with updates as they happen. We'll see. Hopefully this arm thing is not permanent. A lot of women wrote that they had the same pain after their surgery, and some it was long-lived, like months, so I hope that I'm not one of those women, because otherwise I'm feeling good. So, and we'll see what I look like underneath here come tomorrow. I'm very nervous, but we'll see. Okay, and we're back. So now it's today. It's December. It's a little less than October, November, a little less than 3 months since my surgery, my exchange. Like my video said before, I went in really positive and ready and, excited for it. The exchange is supposed to be the easy part, in and out. I had it on a Wednesday. I was supposed to be back to work by Monday. What I didn't expect was to have the pain that I did. I didn't watch the videos, but I think I talked about that I was having some pain. So when I came out of surgery, I woke up with really terrible arm pain, and then it didn't get any better, and I was really worried. And my plastic surgeon didn't really seem overly concerned, but it was pretty bad. When I would take off my bra, my mom got me these really great Genie bras, and they were good because they were not super thick, tight, regular sports bras, but they were supportive. And it was good because it put pressure right on a certain spot, which was somewhere like around this area. And when you put the pressure on it, the pain would stop. But if not, if I took the bra off, I would fall to my knees. It was immediate pain. It was bad. And it would go from somewhere around this area, and then it would go up and shoot down my arm, and then my fingers would be tingly. And it was pretty scary because no one really knew why that was happening. So one night I did actually end up going to the ER just to get checked out to make sure someone had mentioned maybe if there were blood clots or something, and I just wanted to rule it out because I was concerned. And when the doctor went to look at the area, I immediately started screaming in pain, so he put me on an IV of Dilaudid, which did help. That was significant help with the pain. And then my plastic surgeon put me on Percocet? No, he put me on Oxycontin. I left the hospital with Percocet, the emergency room put me on Dilaudid, and then my plastic surgeon put me on Oxycontin. So I was supposed to be taking both the Dilaudid and the Oxycontin. My mom would not let me drive, therefore it was difficult for me to get to work, and that was very frustrating. So after just a couple of days, I stopped all the medication because I couldn't not be driving anymore. And the pain was getting to be tolerable enough that I wasn't, dropping to the floor crying. So the plastic surgeon had no explanation for it. He said there's absolutely no reason why I should be having pain from this surgery. There's absolutely no reason why I should be having shooting pain from feeling over here to my arm because there's no nerves there, but I was feeling it, so I didn't care what he said because I was in pain. But he did tell me that it was going to go away. He said that it has happened a few times before that women have complained of this. I am one of those few, and eventually it went away. So thank goodness, because that was brutal. But after about a week or two, I was totally better. And now I have no pain. So that's great. I think behind all of this hair, I think the results are pretty good. This is me now. I'm not wearing a bra. I have not really worn a bra after this process. So this is what they look like in a regular t-shirt. I don't think you can really tell. Most people can't tell. I did bring with me my card that says some information. It's one of these things. Actually, I'll just cover the whole top part. It has my address on it. But it has the Mentor. It's going to be, I think, backwards in this video. But it's Mentor, my implants. And they give you this card. And what it is it tells you different information about your implants. So mine are Mentor Siltex Round High Profile Gel, and I have 425 cc's in mine. So they say that you're supposed to bring this card with you to the airport. Apparently when you go through security, they scan you, and with the dense breast, they could technically question, thinking that maybe there's something that you're hiding there. So if you show your card, that would kind of get you through. I have not flown yet. Some women have talked about getting stopped. Some have not. Some have their cards, some don't. So if you don't know, ask your doctor if they have a card for you. I got that right after my exchange. So yeah, so these are the results. I think they look pretty good. I will show you my scars. I'm not going to show you my breasts, as you all know, because I work in a school and I can't show my breasts on the internet. But I will show you my scars. So there's one. It's about from here to here, not very long. And then here's another one. I think it looks a lot bigger on screen than it really is. My hair is in the way, but it's not really so bad, and it is covered by my bra and my bathing suit. Here is the one drain hole, and here's the other one, and the drain hole, and the other one's here. So the only thing that I still have to look into is there is a spot, which I can show you, kind of right here. You see how there's like a divot, a crevice right there? And this part looks a little flat, whereas on this side, there's a divot, but it's not really that bad. And there's not as flat here. A lot of women have been talking about having to get a procedure called fat grafting. And when I asked my plastic surgeon about my areas, he said the same thing. And fat grafting is, from what I'm hearing, basically like liposuction, except they take the part of the fat that they took from your body and not part of the fat, they take the fat from the body, and instead of just discarding it, they inject it into your breast. So it helps to fill in those areas. Because when you have a mastectomy, they are literally scooping you out dry, scooping you out clean, and there's only so much that they can do to refill that area. So because I have the latissimus dorsi flap, mine are good because I have tissue and skin underneath which help to form the breast. A lot of women complain about rippling with their implants, and that's because when you don't have anything, all you have is implant and skin, so you're going to see the implant through the skin. Whereas because I had the lat flap surgery, I actually have a layer between my skin and the implant, so you're not going to see the implant really. So that's good. So I am going to probably look into the fat grafting procedure. A lot of women have done it and they really love the results. It's painful, you have a lot of bruising, but it's not supposed to be long-lasting pain, and the results are supposed to be much better. I don't have to do that right now. I can wait a year, I can wait 10 years, I can do it in a month. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to just let things settle a little bit more, and then I'll go from there and decide what I want to do. But overall, I think the results are great. If you're new or you're still looking for resources or places to go to look for information, I still highly recommend that you look at this prophylactic mastectomy page on Facebook. There's actually a ton of pages out there. There's one for BRCA, there's one for Previvors, because if you have surgery to remove a part of your body to prevent a cancer from happening, you're technically called a Previvor, and so there are Previvor groups out there. And then there's the Prophylactic Mastectomy group, and you just search it in the search bar. And if you're not on Facebook, join just to join these groups. They are private. Nobody else on your Facebook profiles or newsfeed can see anything that's going on in there. And it is such a great support group. There's like over 700 women there in that group now, and it's such a great resource for information or pictures or support, and it's just a place to escape to if you are feeling like you are alone in all of this, because you are certainly not. So I highly recommend that. There's also the Force website, there's the Bright Pink website, and there is a My Destiny. That is the woman who created the prophylactic mastectomy Facebook page, also created a nonprofit My Destiny page to help women who maybe can't afford to have the surgery or want some more information. So those are some really good resources. If you have any other questions, you're more than welcome to contact me. I have had people email me or write comments, or they go on the prophylactic Facebook page and then they'll write me from there, which makes me so happy. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. I am more than happy to help you. That's why I'm doing these. I just want to help people because I had good results and I was really scared and didn't know what to expect, and these videos helped me, and so I just want to pay it forward. So I'm going to try to keep it short. My other video was so long. I try to keep these short now because that was crazy. But I think that's it. I'm very happy because it is snowing outside. Our very first snow day. Very excited. I do love the snow. I think that's it. This will probably be my last video, I would think. I don't know what else I would do unless I decide to do the fat grafting. I do enjoy doing videos. I love being able to reach out to people and help, but we'll see. Maybe you'll see me again soon. I don't know. But I guess that's it. So good luck. I wish you luck, and I will maybe talk to you soon.